Hello. Welcome back to another episode of the podcast Entre Os Curls. And today's episode is all about what? You guess it right. COVID. Well, that's all I have to talk about. That's all that keeps changing and interfering with our lives every day. So today is another episode where I'm talking about this topic. In case you don't know, in case it's your first time that you reach out and you find this podcast, I am a Portuguese person. I am Portuguese, but I live in the UK. So obviously, I know what's going on in Portugal regards to restrictions and lockdowns and whatsoever. And here in the UK, in case you don't know, in case you're Portuguese and you're listening to this episode, and you live in Portugal, obviously, in the UK is a bit different from what's going on in Portugal anyways. Also, in case you don't know, I do this podcast in both languages, Portuguese and English, so every episode alternates. Last episode was Portuguese, this episode is in English, next episode is in Portuguese, and so on and so on. So let's get into the topic. Actually, let's start with, it looks like I'm very excited about this, right? I sound like it. It's just because I'm going to go back to work, and Christmas is my favorite. Well, October, September, November, December, they are like my favorite time of the year. Basically, I love autumn, I love Halloween season, I love Christmas season, so I think that's why my spirit is so hyped. That's why I'm so hyped, because I really like this season. And I'm gonna go back to work. In case you don't know as well, I've been at home for a month. For some places, most places like hospitality centers, and major places where people go and to have fun, let's say. So hospitality, so bars, restaurants, I forgot. I think museums, cinemas, all the places, entertainment places, were closed for the whole month of November. And now we're gonna go back to open all these places now the 2nd of December. So I'm gonna go back to work, which I'm actually excited because, as I said, I'm going to keep saying this, Christmas is one of my favorite seasons. And although this year is going to be very, very, very different from all the years before, I'm still excited to see what's going to be, because, Christmas is still a good time to see people. And with all this tier situation that we have on, at least here in the UK, England, is going to be definitely a different kind of Christmas that we're all going to have. So I'm looking forward to actually start working. Go back to work, not start working, but go back to work in this Christmas time. I hope. I haven't been at my workplace yet. We're going to open this week, but I'm really glad to see which Christmas decorations we're going to have. I know this year at my workplace we're not going to have any events like we normally would, because for obvious reasons. And I will explain in a minute which restrictions, but I guess it's everywhere. Well, I cannot guess that because I'm not everywhere, am I? But at least here, let me just explain, here in the UK, more specifically England. UK, we all have tiers, so it's like levels of restrictions that you have. So we all have 3 tiers of restrictions. So tier 1 is the light one restrictions, tier 2 is the medium to high alert restrictions, and then tier 3 is the one that you basically can't do much and most things have to close and just essential places have to be open and running. So I am in tier 2, and which means that it's basically the same as the same restrictions that we had prior to this month lockdown, which is pretty much the same. So basically, if you can meet people outside your house, in the park, in your garden, but not inside of your house. You can meet them in a restaurant, in a bar, but your group needs to be 6 people only. You cannot be more than 6. You can bars, restaurants, and pubs can be open until 11, but need to stop serving. No, I think. Oh wait, I'm a bit confused, but I think it's until 10. We need to stop serving until 10. Yeah, close until 10, and then wait, let me just double check that, because I'm confused. I'm not too sure if it is. It's either bars, restaurants, and pubs can be open, like stop serving at 10 and can be open until 11 just to clean it up, just to closing procedures. And then cinemas, concert halls, and theaters can be open until 11. Just if, I think, past 11, if something starts at, let's say, after 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. I think it's something like that. I'm not too sure, but if you have any doubts about this, you can just go to gov.uk. You can see all in there. But I think it's like that. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sorry. But it's something like that. So, I mean, it's pretty much the same as before this month lockdown. And then, for obviously, they had to create something for Christmas, which I talked about in previous episodes, that I had a feeling that this could happen, that this lockdown would be over by Christmas time. I was 50-50 sure, 50% sure that would be something like this, that would be open, like the lockdown would be finished by Christmas time. And then what's happening is just that they created like a system, let's say, a bubble system, which is like basically if you are on tier 2, you can visit places which are in tier 1 and tier 3, but you can't, for example, if I'm on tier 2, I can go to tier 3, but I cannot stay there. I can go and come back. So basically, to avoid the contamination, the possible contamination on a zone that is on tier 3. I know this sounds confusing, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, but it's basically what they're saying for Christmas is like, you can even create your Christmas bubble. You can have at least, which is households. For example, I can be one household, my friend is another household, and another friend. So 3 families, let's say, they can have the Christmas together, but then that's it. Three Christmas bubbles. They can meet up, enjoy the Christmas, and then that's basically it. They cannot join. So these 3 bubbles can be together, but they cannot join another Christmas bubble. So, but we'll see. I guess most people will just avoid all of this. I cannot meet with this person and then I can meet with this one, and I think most people would just join whoever they want to join and not mix up anyways, or just decided to have a Christmas on their own. I think, depending how far you live. For example, I live far, let's say far, not that far, but furthest from most of my friends. So in the end, I don't think I would join them for Christmas anyways, if I can only join one of them, but I wouldn't. So just because it's far, it's not because, so in the end, I will probably just stay in my house, or even I can travel to Portugal, which is something that's still on my mind, but I don't know if it will happen, which actually I need to check, because I'm not sure if I can even travel if I don't have to quarantine for 14 days. And that's not actually what I want to do, but probably I would have to, which I still need to check, because I'm not sure if I want to stay here for Christmas or travel to Portugal. But I have to check, because if I go to Portugal, I'm sure that I'm going to have to self-isolate for 14 days. And if I'm back to work, that's not a good thing. Although Christmas is on the weekend, and then after that is New Year's. So it's actually 2 weeks, kinda. But I'm not sure if I want to travel to Portugal, because there's restrictions in there as well. I'm just not sure yet about that. But in the case that I'm staying here, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stay in my own Christmas bubble, just me and my brother in the house. But at least they are allowing us. When I saw this news, I wasn't really fun of it, because the way that they put it is just like they are giving us something to make us all happy, that we can spend time with our loved ones, like outside our houses, like meeting our family that doesn't live with us, or friends if you want to spend the Christmas with friends, just as a bonus because of this shit year and all the restrictions that they put on us. But in the end, like you need to think that measures are measures, and if we can avoid more deaths and horrible things to happen because of this virus, is let's just do it. So I'm just done with it. Let's all enjoy our Christmas the way that we can. I mean, I love Christmas. I'm just so hyped about Christmas, even though it's so different in many ways. I'm really looking forward to start working. Let's just say that I am seeing people, and I know people, enjoy. At least I enjoy my work. I say this all the time. I enjoy the customers, although not all of them are nice. Let's be honest, but I enjoy that. And Christmas time, people are normally nicer than the rest of the year, let's say. So yeah, I'm looking forward for that. Another thing about this whole situation is that it's missing a month and a few days for Brexit to finally happen. In happen. In January 2021, UK is out of the EU, and I still haven't applied for the settlement scheme. But I have until June 2021. So guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna leave it for the last minute. No. I promise I won't. But it's happening. It's like crazy. It's actually happening. I mean, whatever. But yeah, I need to do that. I need to do my settlement scheme. I still don't know what the implications are in terms of. Nobody knows, to be honest. Nobody knows what the implications are in terms of traveling, because I don't know if the prices they're gonna change, like ticket prices, because it's really cheap to travel from the UK to various places, and I don't know if that's gonna change, because that's not gonna be good for me, because I like to travel. Well, now I can't go anywhere anyways, but and also because I have a business, I don't know how that's going to change in terms of shipping costs, because Royal Mail, let me tell ya, is not cheap at all. As it stands for now, I only not cheap. I only ship my items through in Europe, Europe, not Union, like Europe in general. But I'm actually intending to start shipping my items to, worldwide. But now that I'm thinking that we're gonna be out of the EU in January, I don't know if the prices they're all gonna be the same. Maybe it's a good thing. If the price is gonna be the same for Europe and the rest of the world, might as well. But I don't know how that's gonna be. I don't know any other changes that I can think of about the Brexit, to be honest, because nobody's really thinking about it. To be fair, at the moment, everybody's just thinking about this COVID tiers, because it was just announced. COVID tiers and restrictions that we have in place. So I'm not too sure what the implication is going to be. Actually, nobody is. Nobody knows, to be honest, and nobody's thinking about it. So I guess we all gonna wait until January to find out, and then I can update you if you guys are interested in more news about Brexit, because I really don't know much. I just know that January is coming up and it's finally here. Not finally as I want it to happen, but like finally in that like the decision was made, and everybody knows what happened and how long it took to get us here. To get us? No, I don't want to be included in this. To get the UK here. So we'll see. I just hope the prices, like travel tickets, will not get crazy expensive now. Hopefully not, because 2020 was not the year for me to travel. But as soon as I can, I will do all my traveling. It's crazy. I had so many plans this year. My birthday traveling plan, and then I had another traveling that another place that I wanted to travel so much. It was like this year, 2020 was the year that I was supposed to travel to two of my like bucket list travel places. Two of them. Two. I even had the deposit for one. Thanks God I got the deposit back. Thanks, because I'm really glad that I got that deposit back. So we'll see. We'll see how that's gonna be. But I know you that are listening, I know your plans as well got cancelled. We are all together. So don't worry. If it's not 2021, it will be 2022. We all gonna accomplish. We all gonna accomplish every single thing that we had in plan for 2020. It will happen. Don't worry. If it's not 2021, 2022 will be the year. Don't you worry. Yeah, I'm preaching now. Getting a little bit over everything now. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for me, really. I just wanted to update my feelings on everything. Actually, thinking about that, I haven't put my Christmas tree up yet. Oops, I have to put my Christmas tree up. I said I would do it in like November, like beginning of November. We are at the end of November and I haven't put my Christmas tree up yet. But yeah, I have to do that. So I think I'm gonna I'm gonna finish this episode in this note. Go put your Christmas tree up, guys. Decorations time, it's here. I'm pretty sure all of you have your Christmas tree up now. But in case you don't be like me, leave it for the last minute. And if you don't have one, you should have bought it already, because I don't think you're gonna find any decorations out now. Just saying. I'm gonna use the decorations from last year, so I'm not really worried about it. So yeah, and I bought two of the cutest Christmas decorations. I even posted them on Instagram, my Instagram. They are so cute, and they have such well, I gave them a special meaning, and that's why I bought two of them. It's like Santas, but they are black Santas. So I bought them. Oh, they are so cute. I haven't put them on the Christmas tree because obviously my Christmas tree is not up yet. So they are just here. But I will put them up as well. So now I'm getting even more excited to put my Christmas tree up. But I need to dedicate a full day for Christmas decorations. I might do that before I'm going back to work, which is in a few days. Yeah. So guys, on that note, and as I said, go put your Christmas decorations up, put your Christmas tree up, put some Christmas songs up as well. Watch some Christmas movies. Get ready for Christmas. And if you enjoyed spending this little time with me, don't forget to rate it with 5 stars, subscribe, follow. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, if you are on YouTube, subtitles will be up very soon. And that's it for me. Have a rest of a blessed week, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.